they'll hire, staff accordingly, and so meet the needs of the students, because that's the most important thing.
As Fargo students go back to school, questions tonight over staffing. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
Day one of a new school year, and Fargo school officials say they have all teaching positions filled despite several job openings listed on the employment website. Valley News Team's Macy Enger looked into the ongoing challenge for districts not only here in the Valley but across the state.
As two teams try to win the match, Julie Stahl and her daughters watch from the sidelines.
One's out on the tennis courts, and we have one in the high school, one in middle school, and then two in elementary.
As a substitute teacher in the Fargo School District, she knows it gives kids an advantage when they have a homeroom teacher.
The teachers have done the best that they can to prepare for a sub, but definitely it's hard on the kids when someone new comes in the room.
On a state level, North Dakota continues to look for more teachers, but Fargo school leaders say the district hasn't been affected.
There actually aren't any classroom teachers that are still in the process of being hired. We have the full, I think I heard our superintendent mention that we had all the teachers hired and in place still during the summer.
But the para positions, there were like 16 still on the website,
yeah,
and she said they were in the process.
Well, and those are assistants in the classroom, and so we're not starting the year short.
I think there is a teacher shortage, and I think especially for subs, there's a shortage in the district. I work at one of the local high schools, and I know at times there's days when we don't have enough subs, but the school's really good about teachers filling in for one another.
And Atkins says the school district is offering incentives for subs to help fill the gap. Despite this, many parents are happy with the education their kids are getting.
They have quality teachers, they have quality subs when they have them, and I've never, in all the years that they've been in the district, I've never been concerned.
In Fargo, Macy Enger, Valley News Live.
On a related matter, first day enrollment in Fargo is a little over 11,000 students. That's 104 more than last year.
Some new information now and a story that we've continued following for you. The Fargo police say it's now launching an investigation into Catalyst Motors. Police say they are looking into legal title transfers, among other things, with the South Fargo auto dealership. For months, we've brought you the stories of angry customers being treated unfairly and having their cars repossessed. And just last month, an irate customer told our cameras he tried to pay, but the dealership would only take his car, not his money.
This stuff got to stop. This stuff got to stop, or else somebody is going to get killed, because somebody crazy going to come out here and shoot this guy. I'm not going to be the one to do it, but somebody going to do it, okay?
Now, we talked with some of the other businesses near Catalyst Motors. They say the repeated police calls to Catalyst are keeping their customers away.
A tribute has been created in the Newseum in Washington, D.C. to remember yesterday's victims in Virginia. Just hours after the shooting, the Newseum erected this memorial to honor the lives of Allison Parker and Adam Ward, showing a side of journalism that's often forgotten. The memorial will stay up for several more weeks.
American Crystal Sugar is vigorously denying allegations that a former employee was harassed and discriminated against for years. Janine Bailey of Grand Forks worked at the company's East Grand Forks processing plant for 11 years. In a federal lawsuit, Bailey says her co-workers and supervisors said things like women are dumb and women don't belong here. Bailey claims co-workers hid her tools, intentionally over-tightened nuts and bolts, and placed lubricant on her locker and on her hard hat. Bailey is seeking an unspecified amount of damages.
After publishing an article last week that Red Lake County was the worst in the nation, Washington Post reporter Christopher Ingram arrived in Red Lake Red Lake Falls this afternoon for a tour. He based his article on the USDA statistics that showed Red Lake County was the worst in the nation, ranked on climate and scenery. People in Red Lake Falls invited him to town for a two-day tour, and it appears they're already changing his mind.
Might even call it beautiful. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah.
So after your tour is done in the next 2 days, I mean, do you plan an article on this again?
There's going to be a follow-up. I'm taking all sorts of pictures. Hopefully, talk to all sorts of people. So yeah, we'll definitely. I'm gonna take this back to DC and take another look at the data.
Tonight, Ingraham was at the TJ's Sports Bar in Red Lake Falls for a meet and greet, happy hour, and a little dinner. His tour tomorrow will include stops in Oakley and Plummer. Plenty of green and yellow outside the Shields Sports Store tonight as fans celebrated the upcoming Bison football season. It was a chance for the community to come together as Bison Nation and gear up for the upcoming football games. Fans listened to plenty of live music. Even the Bison pep band and cheerleading squad were out getting everyone pepped up, even some of our youngest Bison fans.
We've always been national champions. As far as she knows, we always will be. Thank you.
And don't forget, Valley News Live will kick off your Bison football coverage this weekend, and Beth will be in a little later on to explain.
A local man spends his summers cleaning up some North Moorhead neighborhoods, all from his wheelchair. A neighbor let us know about this man, Joe Vodney. He's very, very hardworking, and we caught up with him doing some work today. He says he has been cleaning up the gutters and picking weeds for 6 weeks now. He's done 2 church parking lots and the lot at Habitat for Humanity's Restore store. He's wheelchair bound and tells us he's in severe pain most of the time because of his multiple sclerosis. Joe says it's fun work and that it helps take his mind off of all of his pain. Joe says he'll keep at it as long as the weather's nice, adding a big thank you to everyone who brings him water and snacks.
After more than a year of planning, the South Pleasant Church in Christine, North Dakota will start its journey toward its new location at Bonanzaville in West Fargo. This historic church will be transported next Tuesday. Governor Ed Schaefer and First Lady Nancy are spearheading the fundraising drive to bring the church to Bonanzaville, which will replace St. John's Church. That, of course, was destroyed by fire last year. Almost $70,000 of the $150,000 goal has been raised. It'll cost $3,000 to move the church 1 mile.
Here is something for you country fans out there. Shania Twain turns 50 this Friday. And in honor of her birthday, she's celebrating with fans by offering select tickets for only $50. The Rock This Country special promotion starts tomorrow, August 28th at 10 a.m. It'll continue through Monday, August 31st at 10 p.m. She's playing a show in Fargo on Monday, September 21st at the Fargo Dome. And remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow all the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. All you have to do is search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day.
Valley